create better habits?
Yes, thank you. So, who here already had the opportunity or experience to create a better habit and would like to share a little bit with us? Mark?
How to create a better habit?
Yeah, were you ever successful? You consider you were successful
Yes.
creating a better habits? Can you quickly share with us what it was?
Getting up very early. So Maggie kind of talked about. I get up at 4:40 every day to start my day early and get a lot of stuff done early because that's when I get my best work done.
So just another quick question. What do you think was the most important aspect for you being successful in creating this new habit?
I force myself to do it. I set my alarm clock to make sure I get up.
Great, yeah. So today you will learn how to create better habits. Warren Buffett once said that chains of habits are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Chains of habits are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. So these wise words, I consider that's very important to creating in ourselves the mindset or the understanding that it's very important to us to create good habits and create bad habits. So I also read the book called The Healthy Habits Revolution that gives some powerful advices on how to create better habits more efficiently. So I'll tell you just one of them that I think that is the most important one. And that if you remember that, it will contribute yourself to create much better habits more efficiently. And this word is, you will only change your habit efficiently if you are able to change your identity. You need to create a new identity associated to this new habit in order to change yourself and as such be able to create these new habits. So I'll tell you a personal story that I had an identity in the past that I wanted very hard to be a good professional. For me, my belief was to be a good professional was to dedicate a lot on my work, and even if it cost my health. So my goal and my reality was to work hard, always being promoted, but at the same time I would not take care much of my health because I didn't have time to do that. And if I did that, I was not taking care enough of my work. So that was my reality, my mindset. So this resulted that I was 17 pounds, around 17 pounds heavier than what I am today. And worst of all, I was not healthy. I was starting to have very serious problems of health. So my new decision was, I need to fix that. I need to become healthier. So I need to lose weight. However, my identity kept the same. I still love to eat. I still don't have time to take care about my health because I'm a good professional. In order to be a good professional, I have the wrong assumption that you cannot have time to dedicate to sports and exercise yourself. So the turning point was when one day I lost my job. And because of that, I kept looking for another job. I was still having the mindset that I need to focus on studying, look for a job, and then I was not taking care of my health. But suddenly, I started to say, you know what, I will enjoy now this opportunity to take care of myself. So I started to eat properly, I started to exercise every day, and then, you know what, I started to enjoy this process. And I said to myself, even though that it may take a long time for me to be fit again, I don't care because I'm enjoying this process. So I do every day. So I'm having fun doing that. So when it starts to happen, then I realize that my identity starts to transform, and as such, also I start to achieve my goal earlier than I expected. So I start to become more healthy. So I think that the message here is, in order to create a new habit, I know that there are a lot of techniques or advices that you may have heard in different books. But for me, the most important one that I learned in this book is that you are only be able to change yourself if you convince yourself that you are able to do that. And if you do that and you be persistent doing these new good habits that you propose yourself to do, so one day you're gonna achieve your goal.
All right, thank you, Enio. Next is Maggie. How to get what you want.
Woo! I'm like cheering for myself.